Want to know how to make epic subtitles like these? They're relatively simple to make and only need to be made once before you can use them in any project you want. Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Go into the titles section and drag a text plus clip to the timeline. Feel free to adjust the clip to your desired length and write whatever you need. Adjust the font to whatever you'd like, but I'll keep it on the default. In my opinion, the subtitles look best when bold. Go into the shading tab but don't make any changes to the white solid fill menu that comes up. Click the number 2 and enable red outline by checking the box. Scale the thickness up to 0.1. Change the color to any color you'd like, but I recommend choosing a bright and vibrant color. I already have a color I like saved, but feel free to copy down the color choice I've already made. Your subtitles should be looking something like this. We need to enter the Fusion page to continue. Do this by right-clicking the text and pressing Open in Fusion page. Click the template and copy it by pressing Ctrl+C or Command+C on Mac. Make sure to click in a blank space and then press Ctrl+Shift+V. This makes an instance of it. Click on the instance and press Ctrl+Spacebar, opening up a menu where you can add all sorts of nodes. Search for duplicate and press add. Drag and merge node connecting the templates to media route. Make sure the template is connected to the green arrow and the duplicate is attached to the yellow arrow. If you mess this step up, it won't work. Click the instance template and go to the inspector. Open the shading tab. Right-click on the text that says red and click the instance color group. Make sure to do the same thing on both the white solid fill page and the red outline page. Change the color to be slightly darker than the color you chose before. Once again, feel free to copy the colors I've already chosen. Make sure the color in the white solid fill page and the red outline page are the same. Click on the duplicate node and enter the inspector. Scale the copies up to 10. Lower the center Y value until you're satisfied with how big the custom shadow we just made is. We now have the subtitles made, but they look boring when actually played. Let's add a pop-in animation to enhance them. In order to do this, you have two options: the easy way or the harder way. In my opinion, the harder way looks better. It's also the pop-in effect that you saw in the intro. I'll be showing the easy way first, but feel free to skip ahead to when I explain the hard way. Drag the playhead to the beginning of the text clip. In the inspector, go to the Layout tab. Make a keyframe on the size, which should by default be on 1.0. Skip ahead 4 frames by pressing the right arrow key 4 times, and then change the size to 1.2. This should automatically make a new keyframe. Skip ahead 2 more frames, and then change the size to 1.15. Your pop-in effect is done. Onto the hard way. In order to do this, we need to install a plugin by the legendary Mr. Alex Tech. Before you click away, this plugin is super easy to install and useful for hundreds of other things besides text animation. Here's a short tutorial on how to install it. Enter YouTube and search for Magic Animate V2. Click on the first video by Mr. Alex Tech that comes up. You don't need to watch the video, but I highly recommend watching it to see the power this tool holds. Enter the description and click on the second link. This should bring you to the download page. The plugin is completely free as long as you enter a 0 and press get now. Feel free to come back and donate to him if you end up using the plugin a lot. Enter your email and any name you'd like and then press checkout now. This should bring you to the download page. Click on view content and then download. Open up your file explorer and find the file you just downloaded. By default, it should be in your downloads folder. Double click on the file to open it. It should bring you into Resolve and open an install menu. I've already installed it, so I won't be installing it again. Once you click install, the plugin will be free to use at any time in your effects library. Drag the effect onto your text and open the effects settings in the inspector. Find zoom control and make sure to check the inbox. This results in an extremely smooth and nice pop-in effect. However, we run into a problem here. If the subtitles only appear for a short amount of time, the animation doesn't load in quick enough. Luckily, there's an easy fix. Go back into zoom control and click customizing. This shows a line portraying the spline of the animation. In order to speed up the animation, click the bottom left box. A new box near the middle of the line should appear. Drag this box all the way out of frame. This should result in a smooth upward sloping line. Click the top right box, and another box should appear. Copy my motion here to create a smooth arch. As you can see, this results in a very smooth line. This should make for a very fast and clean animation. Let's test it out. The subtitles are looking extremely polished now, and even show up in cases where the subtitles are short. We only need to do one more thing to allow us to use these subtitles in any project we make. Open the media pool and click on these three dots. Make sure you have power bins on. These are extremely useful, as any item inside of them are able to be used in any project you make. Simply drag and drop the subtitles we just made into your power bins, and voila! You now have subtitles you can use in any project you want.